Hi, I'm Faye Desmoichant with Social Skills, here to share with you a few Facebook and Twitter etiquette tips. First and foremost, when you're on any social media platform, be sure that your privacy settings are accurately set up. Don't assume that just because you clicked a privacy setting for yes when you first set up your account, that it's actually private. So go ahead and enter that social media platform via another user and see how your profile appears, whether or not your settings have been accurately set up. It's really important to make sure that your privacy settings are set up. After all, you don't want random people being able to see everything that you're doing via social media. As you interact on social media, don't assume that everyone you know is reading your Twitter feed or reading your Facebook status updates every day. So even though you're posting, don't assume that everyone has those bits of news that you're sharing. Not everyone is on social media as often or as infrequently as you are. Generally speaking, share when you have something to share. So that being said, I'd say that sharing what your lunchtime experience is or sharing what you're eating at any given meal is probably not the information to be sharing on social media. Share the important stuff, the stuff that really has meaning. Also, as you're sharing, look at how many friends you have or how many people are following your Twitter feed, for example. And as you make that post, pretend that you're speaking into a microphone in front of that many people who are following your feed every day. Remember that once you post something online, it's there forever. The internet is a permanent database. And even though you might go back and delete a status update or you might delete a photo that you had put up, it doesn't mean that it doesn't live in other places. It doesn't mean that it hasn't been saved by someone else or saved by another social media site. So be sure that when you're posting, you're comfortable with anyone seeing that photo or that status update. PDA or public displays of affection do not belong on social media. There's a time and a place for everything, and PDAs should definitely take place in person with your partner, with your loved one, but not on Facebook. As you're interacting online and on social media, try to limit the number of selfies that you do. For example, you'll oftentimes see people posting pictures of themselves constantly. So try to limit the number of those that you're doing. We all want to see what you're up to, but we might not necessarily want to see your picture on our news feed every time we check in at any given social media site. So those are a few social media etiquette tips to follow as you interact online.